How are you today? I hope you're doing amazingly well. Hope this video finds you in amazing spirits. I normally record at my office, but it's far too much noise out there. The lawn people are out there, so I'm just recording in my room here. I hope you're doing well. And if you're not, maybe I can help. I wanted to talk briefly today about something that was on my heart when I got up this morning. And as you know, there are three things that I seek every morning: gratitude, humility, and clarity. Three things that I seek every morning. And one of the things that I thought about this morning was thoughts. I've done some posts about thoughts, but I feel like I could do 100 and it still wouldn't cover effectively what the power of thoughts are. I'm reminded of a statement, and it goes like this: the bird rests on the branch, and the bird does not fear the branch breaking, because the bird has faith in its wings, not in the branch. So the bird thinks that if anything happens, I'm taken care of because my wings can fly me away should the branch break. I don't think as human beings, we take that understanding to heart when it comes to our thoughts. I'll give you an example. How many times have you thought something and it's not been the most positive? So for example, someone says, oh, you could be a doctor. And immediately in your mind, you go, man, I don't like science. It's a simple statement, right? It's not that big of a deal. But what happened within that statement? That's the question. What happened within that statement? Within that statement, you just gave the order to the trillions of cells in your body that you do not want to be a doctor. Now, you might say, I don't want to be a doctor anyway. It's just an example. I'll give you a more simple example. You can become debt free. And you immediately begin to think about all the debt that you have and how large that debt is. For example, student loans. You can go, man, you can be debt free inside of a year. You can be debt free inside of 6 months. You can be debt free in no time at all and not have to pay your school bills, school loans, and all that kind of stuff. And immediately in our minds, we'll begin to tell the trillions of cells in our body it's not possible. And so what happens is those trillions of cells in our body, many of them with your thoughts, immediately begin to work on not being able to abolish that debt. Seems ridiculous, but we do it on a daily basis. I used to do it all the time. Now, because of habits from the past, I still do it and have to catch myself and say, whoa. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. This is a magnificent universe that you live in. You have been wonderfully and fearfully made. There are so many amazing things that you can accomplish. Don't ever doubt yourself, right? I have to tell myself that because the habit is to think about what can't be done, what can't happen. And so when I say your thoughts have power, thoughts are things. As a man thinketh, so is he. We understand faith. We realize that we can do amazing things with faith, but faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. So the thought of what it is what brings it into our reality. If we don't believe, then it doesn't come. So when I talk about being positive every day, the reason that I'm positive every day is because I believe that positivity is possible. I believe it. I believe it that it is possible for me to have positive days each and every day. Do amazing things happen every day? Absolutely. Are there challenges every day? Absolutely. There are things that I have to work on. There are things that I have to work towards, how to better myself. So we're not talking about perfection because perfection does not exist. What we're talking about is believing that our thoughts have power. Our thoughts have power. A lot of times Christians will think, well, if God says it's okay, then I can have it. I don't believe that. But if you do believe it, I don't knock that. That's just not my belief, because I cannot have the power of choice and then not be able to effectively choose. So understanding that I personally have the power of choice, that I can make my day exactly what I want it to be, and that God is not sitting up in heaven controlling my every move. Because if he's controlling my every move, then I don't have the power of thought. I don't have the power of choice. right? So I know I have the power of choice because I can choose to pick up that fan without having to ask God if I can pick it up. So I know that I have the power of choice. So it's about understanding the power that we have, that we've been given, that we've been born with, to make positive choices, to think positive things. And so what I want to encourage you today to do is to really pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to what you think, because what you think absolutely determines your reality. It does not matter what anybody else prays for you. It doesn't matter what anybody else hopes for you. What matters is what you yourself think. So I want to encourage you. You know what? I want to challenge you today to think about the power of your thoughts and make sure that your thoughts are exactly what you want them to be. If you think something, make sure it's what you want to think. Don't think something because you've been trained to. Don't think something because somebody told you to think it. Think it because you want to think it. And I guarantee your life will begin to be exactly what you want it to be. I know it to be true because I myself am experiencing it every single day. Now I want you to have an amazing day, and that is in order.